Hello, Roc O'Connor here again. I'd like to share with you some bits of stories of how I wrote All Shall Be Well, how it came to me. It was in the early 90s, 92 I believe. I was in school at the Weston School of Theology, the Jesuit school there in Cambridge, Mass at the time. It was 2.5 years after our mother died. All 8 of us gathered at her funeral, and this was about 2.5 years later. The words were in the wind. People were saying them a lot. All shall be well, and all shall be well. Julianne of Norwich and all that. At one point in hearing those, they came out of me in that musical sense that's on the recording. All shall be well. It was very peaceful. The hand of God is ever on my life. And listening to that and taking it in and seeing where it went, because the verses didn't appear right away, and letting the verses emerge, what came out was a musical response to Luke chapter 12. Consider the lilies of the field. Consider the birds of the sky. They trust in God for every daily need. All shall be well. So it's almost like the move to trust can be such a huge step that it feels like all shall be well is a very good word to hear. It took a long time to really finish this piece, but in finishing it, it feels like in our time today, it can allow for both, as I said in an intro, the spaciousness to be present during this COVID-19 crisis, during Black Lives Matter, a contentious presidential election. We can be present in receiving comfort from God. We can be present in saying, comfort? What are you talking about? This is not comfort. Either way, you and I can be present, and a congregation can be present and conscious of itself as much as we can. Through the song, in the slowness of it, and thereby seek that presence of God from who I am and with others who are seeking that same presence as they are. So I hope this piece can speak to you in all sorts of seasons. But let's especially remember the 160-some thousand people who have died of this disease, mostly by themselves and mostly without being able to have funerals for gatherings of family and friends. There's a degree of mourning in this country that perhaps, in the world, that perhaps this can speak to as well. All shall be well. God bless you all.